Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Tyolon and today we are starting off with, unfortunately, the part of the stream where I cut out last time. I ran into some technical difficulties and unfortunately lost about an hour, just over an hour of gameplay footage, which is super unfortunate because we tackled a major side quest. Luckily, we're not missing anything on the main story, but we did unlock a new word of power, as you can see, reveal, and we also completed another side quest with Agatha's storyline, finding all 4 of the elemental rods to access the other blood gate. We then did a trial. It was recommended to tackle it at level 8, but we were able to successfully complete it at level 6. So I was pretty happy with that. We unlocked a bunch of achievements as well. As you can see, we are at 7 achievements unlocked out of 72. We're almost at that 10% mark, which is super exciting as an achievement hunter. So I will definitely have to replay that back. I'll do another tutorial and another guide for those of you who are wondering how to get that achievement, and if you're looking at where the 4 locations for the elemental rods can be found, where to go afterwards, and then to go to this blood gate to get the power of, or the words of power reveal. But without further ado, we are still in that area. I didn't want to go too far, but if we go back this route, right here we can go ahead and use the word of power. We now are able to reveal and get access to other parts of the map. Super exciting. So yeah, as you can see, at Stone Terrace, that was the blood gate. We completed the trial, and now we're able to access some new parts of the map. So, without further ado, we are going to explore a little bit more. Valley of the Winds. I haven't come this way, so I'm excited to check it out, see what it's all about. Wondering if we can get down there and explore the ruins here. Let's keep going this way. A lot of skulls this way, skeletons. Wonder if we're going to encounter like a graveyard of sorts. A little eerie down this way, to be honest, but alas, gonna keep collecting this stuff here for some recipes. To the left here, you can see there's a chest. Now, we do have 5 arcane keys. That's another nice thing. If you do decide to do the quest line with the elemental rods, you're going to get 5 arcane keys. So again, there's the main storyline, and you don't really have to explore the Abbey grounds. However, the game highly encourages it, and it does seem to reward you quite well if you do go ahead and decide to explore. Seeing as I'm a achievement hunter, an open world enthusiast, and I enjoy games like that, I'm definitely going to explore the exploration element of the game. Let's go ahead and examine this. We found another haven, which is great. That's another achievement we need to go after, which I believe is to find all the havens. I don't know how many havens there are, but definitely want to make sure we're hitting them all. Let's go ahead and keep collecting. I'm not going to open the arcane chests just yet. I've been trying to hit more of the rare ones and the epic ones. However, maybe it's worth opening the common ones first, and as you gain more arcane knowledge, apparently you're supposed to get better loot. So maybe it is worth saving those rare ones for a little bit later. But without further ado, let's go ahead and reveal. Alright.
He sees our path.
More rest. Yeah, more ingredients. Gonna pick those up. Let's peel off to the left here and see what this is all about. It's a random tree stump that... Okay. Seen something over here. Margaret Adams. Okay. Suspected witch. Margaret Adams. Suspended in an iron cage for several weeks. The unnatural longevity of the suspect revealed her true nature. Where is she? That sounds like she should be here. Anyone see a witch in an iron cage? I'm not seeing her. Looks like another haven? Nice. Unlocking quite a few havens here. That's good. Definitely have to take one of our teammates to a haven. I'm seeing something glowy behind here, looking like a tarot card. So let's go ahead and grab that. Beautiful. Tarot card, the Empress. Storm channels natural power in the elements, harnessing a frightful storm with little effort. This card represents pleasure and prosperity and a strong natural influence. All right. 9 out of 22. Still making some progress there. Let's go ahead and inspect this. Old Salem Century. Okay. There's another chest over here. Again, don't know if we should be opening the chest just yet. I'm trying to get that arcane knowledge level up so we can get some more stuff when we do open the chests. I think the chests are supposed to reset, but I'm not convinced yet. I've opened 2, and they're yet to reset. One was an epic, part of the storyline, and one was a rare, and again, they didn't reset. So I'm thinking maybe if you open the common ones first, and save and hold yourself off for the rares and epics, so that way when your arcane knowledge level is at its highest, you'll be able to reap better rewards. That's kind of my mindset, so holding on to the arcane keys a little longer here. Doesn't look like there's anything else in this cemetery. Let's get out of here. Gonna keep peeling up the path here. Alright, we forked. We can go to the right and we can go to the left. I'm gonna go to the left here quickly because it looks like it stops around here. I'm not seeing anything here. I wish I would have brought Charlie. She probably could have helped me find a few things here, but alas. Alright, Celestial Brewing Recipe Book. When the stars align, these potions can pack a punch, major attack ascents, and epic gifts. Alright. Liking the epic gift book. That's nice. We're going to try this. I don't think that this is going to work. No.
The gods are fickle.
So it looks like we're being blocked off here, and I have a feeling that's probably where we're going to need another word of power. So, oh, we do have an option here, though. Let's try this. And
Autumn reveals
we got an arcane key. Nice. It's a nice, easy one. So I was wondering why it forked to the left there, and there was really nothing there, but there, we have our answer. Another arcane key. That brings us to 6. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and open the chest over here. Let's just do it. Let's have some fun. We've been holding on to a lot of these keys. I'm going to go ahead and open one. Alright, 18 credit. We got a common palette, common whole face prop. Okay. And I'm pretty sure if we go into our character here, so you go to your heroes, you can kind of see some of the stuff you're unlocking there. So you can see there's a couple things here. Then you also have your palettes down here. So there's the palettes. So we can go Purity, we can go Red Hot. Actually, I don't mind that color. Don't mind either of those. Don't feel like spending the gloss just yet, though. It said that there was also another whole face prop. Okay. I'm not big on the whole face props either. I don't hate the Valkyrie. That's kind of cool, to be honest. Headband, royalty. That's kind of cool too, actually. Silk. I do oddly like that. Kind of gives you that ninja appeal, that stealth appeal. Don't hate that. That's kind of cool, actually. And we got an upper face prop. Aviators. Okay. Don't really want to be wearing aviators, I don't think, but cool. At least we have some options, right? So that's really all you're going to get from those chests. I think we can head back this way and continue to the left. Should hopefully be some more stuff for us to find. Again, another fork. We can go here or we can go straight. Let's continue straight. Okay. It looks like this is where this ends. Okay. And we're seeing more of those branches again. So I'm thinking that's going to be our third word of power. It's going to have to do with being able to remove that bramble over there. So let's go ahead and back up. Oh, there's a reveal here, though. Let's go ahead and reveal. And corrupt well mystery. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with it because there's bramble. No.
Chthon's dark influence has tainted this well.
So that answers that. Gonna go back then. To the left here. More bramble this way too, so it looks like we're not going to be able to go any further this route either. No, okay. So we've kind of hit that next barricade block of how far we can explore the Abbey grounds. Peel back this way and we'll head straight, as this should bring us. Now if I use the world of power here, boom, let's open the gate.
The goddess of order approves.
Just taking a peek around to see if we're missing anything. Don't think we are. Gonna continue on our path. Good. Okay. Agatha's cottage. Interesting. Another haven. Grab that. And something tells me there's going to be some stuff around here for sure if we're at Agatha's cottage. We're going to grab this tarot card right over here right away. Tarot the world. Uta, the watcher, is always lingering just beyond the world, observing and learning. This card represents accomplishments and becoming whole, along with reaching the final of a chapter. Interesting. All right. Let's go ahead and give these a read. Cauldron Experimentations. This is one KG beast indeed. Dr. Druid was not kidding when he stated the difficulties tied to the imp-like creature bound to this cauldron. It appears that the energies bound within the forge only serve to further agitate the creature within the cauldron. June 10th, 1988. My initial experiment proved to be ineffective. A protective ward I had created to shield the Abbey instead released a noxious black cloud which hung over the ground for days. June 13th, 1988. I moved the cauldron this afternoon to just outside the Abbey and attempted to purify the springs that ran off from the waterfall and into the yard. Instead, I managed to release a geyser of flames that shot a good 50 yards into the air. A most unfortunate event. The flame blast incinerated many of my favorite willow trees. Okay, those sound like failed experiments if I've heard them. We've got, was that what we read there? Yep, and then we have this over here, Faded Journal page. Caretaker's Journal, January 2nd, 1695. A witch appeared at the Abbey today. I cannot say from where she came, nor what it is she wants, but Agatha is truly fascinating and a gifted woman of great magical ability. She brought a basket of warm food with her, and despite myself, I couldn't turn her away. Even if I had wanted to, she told me that she sensed a child of magic, and her heart drew her here. I think that I believe her, though I know that I have no reason to. Interesting. All right. 5 out of 12 there. We are slowly climbing up that board of getting the collectibles done and out of the way. What else do we got over here? Let's go inside the hut before we get too far. Inside here, okay, we have another rare chest.
Agatha's house.
We have, let's inspect this. Strange glyphs.
Ah, I see.
5 symbols arranged in a row. The order is probably important. I would say so. Can we not do anything with them? No. I've seen a lot of stuff we can read, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and dive in. Cauldron Manifest, page 2. Odin, I suspect, is quite entertained at this point, knowing the history of Loki's cauldron and the destruction and turmoil that awaits you. I hope that this relic lives up to your expectations, and should the need arise for another transfer, I hope to be caught up in various life and death struggles which require my attention. Agatha, I know you to enjoy a good challenge, and you shall have it with this wretched thing. Alright. Faded Journal. Caretaker's Journal, November 14th, 1964. This is not the Lilith that I know. This is not my sister. I witnessed her seal away that horrid preacher in a damp cave with an unbreakable ward. We could have healed the darkness of his heart, or provided him a merciful death at the very least. To leave him to fester and slowly slip away into a painful death? I have never witnessed such cruelty from her. And now it seems she is nowhere to be found. I traced her to her gardens, perhaps to repent for what she had done, but it is as if she's vanished. Alright. Go ahead and read this. Take a swig of tea. Lots of reading. Alright. Handbook of the Wilds, excerpt from page 13. The Aztecs revered the mushroom as the flesh of the gods, frequently serving them with honey and chocolate. Other species, such as the deathcap, were quite poisonous when ingested. Scotch bonnet were known to grow naturally in ring-like formations, sometimes referred to as fairy circles. These were often thought to improve fertility and bring good fortune to relationships. Alright. We got more stuff to read. Okay. Troublesome alignments. Agatha's hastily written note. I've been charting the celestial movements the past many months. Once the alignments have been properly calculated, I will gain a better understanding of the coming resurrection. As I get closer to narrowing the timelines, I have to begin to pick up disturbances within the grounds of the Abbey. Current events have intensified as of late, and a low rumble can be felt emanating from Lilith's tomb. Alright. Everbloom Grimoire, recipe book. That is a lot of recipes. This ancient book gives off a pleasant scent when opened under a waxing moon. We unlocked Heroic to Attack Ascents, Heroic to Skill Ascents, Skill to Attack Ascents, Skill to Heroic Ascents, Attack to Heroic Ascents, and Attack to Skill Ascents. That is a lot of ascenses. A legendary recipe book. I think that's the first legendary item we've ever gotten. That's pretty exciting. Too bad it was a recipe journal and not something like, I don't know, fun like a legendary costume or weapon. I don't know. Caretaker's Journal, November 20th, 1694. Lilith returned to the Abbey several nights ago, clutching the babe. It was as if the illness had never touched her, and when I looked into her eyes, my sister was gone. Who or what remained, I did not recognize. She pleaded with me, on her hands and knees no less, but I could sense the magic of the dark hold all over her. She's been outcast. The Abbey is sealed, and I find myself the caretaker of a child. Hence the name Caretaker. Okay, it's slowly starting to piece together. It's why it's important to read some of this stuff. It is a lot of reading, though. I will give it that. A weathered note. Our young hunter. Although I didn't know Lilith all that well, I should have imagined the hunter would be an energetic child given their lineage. While Sarah acts as the ever-vigilant stickler for order and reason, I've become something of a silent partner in crime for the hunter's hijinks around the Abbey. Of course, I would never interfere with their training or education, but someone has to encourage things like exploration and creativity. It would be nice if the hunter had someone their own age to spend time with. I'm not sure a couple of old witches make for the best company or companion to a child. Sometime I have to remind Sarah that there's more at stake here than just training a powerful demon hunter. She means well, of course, and I know she loves the hunter as her own. Still, they're going to drive each other crazy at this rate. Maybe some kind of pet would help? And cue Charlie, our dog. Which I'm going to say it, you've probably heard it in every video. Pet Charlie. That's an achievement. You got to pet her 15 days in a row consecutively. You do not want to lose progress. So anytime you see Charlie, pet her. When you wake up, pet Charlie. Anytime you're passing by, just pet Charlie. It also levels up your friendship with her. So if you want her to be helpful in combat and you want to get those really cool combo moves, pet Charlie. All right. Fragments of Raw Earth, expert from page 211. Humanity is commonly used for grounding and stability, while the lodestone magnetic qualities were meant to attract good fortune regarding love and relationships. Meteorite, with its association with the celestial realm, can enhance astral projection and serve as an excellent amplifier for dream and spirit journey. All right. I think we got everything that we needed in here. The last thing we've got is just this chest over here and these gylphs. We're going to leave the gylphs alone, and we're going to continue out here. I'm hoping we can find some items There's a cauldron. Another book over here. Advanced Occult Transmutation. The Warnings and Safety chapter is half the book. Major Heroic Essence, Major Strength Tonic. There we go. We got an epic recipe book. Nice. So we got a legendary, an epic, and a couple commons. So it's definitely worth coming up here for sure. We've got another reveal. Let's go ahead and see what this is going to show us.
Autumn, show me
Another arcane key. All right. Well, that's good to know. Let's go pick up that arcane key. I'm so tempted just to go open that rare chest in here. Very tempted. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna let it be. Did we read this faded journal page? Let's go ahead and pick it up. Caretaker's Journal, April 4th, 1701. I don't think we have. Okay. Today I told the child of their mother. I tried to be gentle but clear. Agatha brought her warmth and comfort to the conversation. I think she is the reason the child shed no tears. At 6 years old, it was time. We have defended the Abbey against Lilith and her Lilium, but soon enough she will grow stronger. We keep the secrets that we must, but the child must know what hides in the shadows of the world. Yeah, how do you break to the child, aka the hunter, that his mom is like this evil demon and you're probably gonna have to take her out? Probably not the easiest conversation to have. Alright, I think we've explored this as much as possible. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm gonna just take a quick run through. Not seeing anything further. I see a beacon over there, green beacon. Want to figure out where that is. Already used the reveal sign there, so can't reuse it, so that's done. I think we got everything. If I open up the map, let's see if it shows me. Where are we? Agatha's cottage. Okay. Here I am. We kind of ran up here. Didn't see anything. I think we're good. I think we've got everything we needed. Let's peel back. I don't think there was anything more for us to explore this way. Gonna need another word of power, but as evidence here, I'm gonna pick that up. Already kind of explored all the way over here, so I'm gonna head back now. I think we've done enough exploration here. Enough exploring, head back. Might open up one more common chest on my way back. We'll see. Oops.
What is this?
Let's sprint back here. There's a couple other areas there that we'll now be able to explore with the reveal power word being. Let's go ahead and open this common chest. Pop over to the other side. I'm going to stick with 5 arcane keys. Anytime I have more than 5, I'm just going to go ahead and use one. Alright, we got a common seagull, static, negative, common plate, common. Alright, let's go ahead and take a peek. To our hero. Customization. What did we get here? Okay. Not crazy about those, to be honest. And we got another palette there. Oh, it's the opposite. Negative. Interesting. Kind of like this hunter suit so far the best, to be honest. What do you guys think? What's your favorite one? Let me know in the comments below. But I'm sticking with the OG. Maybe if I was playing towards the light path, I would wear this. But you know, we're playing the darker side of the hunter, so we're gonna keep with the OG costume here. Oh, I didn't even want to get on the stats. We're not going to get in the stats page, but we will explore this another time. I am a stats cruncher, and I love watching stuff like this. This is a lot of fun. But alas, let's not get too much into that. What we're going to do is kind of continue. A lot of skulls this way. I was kind of hoping that we could get down and explore. A lot of death caps around this way. Did we come this way? This looks new. What is this? Martha Richards. Suspected witch, Martha Richards. This references a tree the villagers called the Life Taker. Its limbs held so many of the dead, it needed to be fitted with iron supports. Martha Richards met her fate here. Okay. Oh, we got a reveal sign here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oops, must have missed it.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
There we go. And we got another arcane key. There we go. Well, this is proving to be useful. Maybe make sure to save this video if you're after those arcane keys. But we're finding a lot of kind of hidden areas here, which is good. So obviously didn't explore that path. We can peel back, and now
something terrible happened.
Okay. So this is definitely a new area. Let's go ahead and pick up this. It was another poster. Just gonna come back this way. And there's a rare chest. Beautiful. Gonna hold off on that. We're gonna pick that up for sure. A rare painting. That's kind of cool. I think that's the first time I've seen a rare painting. We'll open up that chest a little bit later. I know I said that my threshold was gonna be about 5, so I could go back and open that, but we're opening the common ones first, and then we're gonna open the rare ones a little bit later. So if I come across a common one, we'll go ahead and open it. Let's go ahead and pick up this faded journal. Wanda's Journal, April 4th, 2020. What a strange place this is. So much terrible history and so much corruption. But the energy here draws me in. Maybe it longs to be cleansed of the evil of Harem Shah. After all, this was once a place of peace and community before everything. I found a page of a journal from back then, written by Shah himself. I almost thought the page could have some kind of bad energy, but it was just a piece of paper in the end. Although it's made me wonder about what I know to be true around here, I trust Caretaker and Agatha completely. But I'm starting to think that I don't know as much as they let me believe. Interesting, some doubt, okay. We only need 2 more of Wanda's journals. We've almost completed that. That's nice. Alright. I think we got everything outside of this place. We're going to go ahead and enter. Let's see. Oh, we got a cutscene. Harem Shah's Church. Mystery. Okay. There's Agatha.
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, witch trials.
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They uprooted their entire lives to come here. They were eager for a fight. They understood their purpose in this world.
Caretaker and my mother knew their powers could help others, and they did not hesitate.
Of course not, dear. Your mother was a gifted healer, and Sarah was
Then what,
never one to back down
what
from a
went
fight.
wrong? How did his mom
They
become
also knew the signs
so
of Chthon's
evil?
influence, and Shaw's sudden rise to
Curious.
power undoubtedly got their attention.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondercore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on
Of
the
course,
Coven.
convenient.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw.
And I feel like we gotta
Without drawing
find
any
that moon
conclusions,
seal.
I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
Explore the church, okay? Sure, we can do that. I was gonna say, can I climb the ladder? But that ladder leads to nothing. So that's clearly not the option. I'm not seeing anything. The only thing I can think of is maybe using the word of power on this. There we go. Into the next room here. Exploring the church grounds. Alright. Another faded journal. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Journal of Hiram Shaw, January 6, 1694. I was wrong to let my heart linger on the thoughts of Lilith. She and her foul sister are worse than I could have imagined. She has even corrupted a man from my congregation to her cause. These women have more influence than that coven. Even without their roots in this village, my congregation size falters. I raise my hands to Tyolon nightly, crying out for guidance. Okay. What's over here? Another faded journal. Gonna go ahead and pick that up. Journal of Hiram Shaw, April 23rd, 1694. This scroll contains more influence than I initially perceived, for it is not merely power within, but corruption beyond my wildest imaginations. For each mark upon the land, a page could have been traced to its location, aligned to a person of power who handled fragments of the blasphemous tomb. I have come to believe that the dark and descriptive events that plague this land are not the chronological rhythms fate has set in motion, but the dark holds sway. Okay. And a cauldron mixology. Looks like we're going to get more recipes. Sometimes the look of the brew is more important to its effect than the taste. I would argue taste is much more important, but alas, Fury Totem and Greater Strength Tonic. A rare recipe book. Fantastic. What else do we got in here? Anything else? Not seeing anything else. Do we just keep opening doors? I guess so. Whoa, what is this? There is a lot of skulls around here and a witch's circle. Let's go ahead and explore this. Left, right, left, right. Let's go left first. Oh, we got an epic chest back here. Gonna go ahead and save that. When you find a chest, walk up to it. It gets saved on the map. That way you can find it at a later time. I don't think you can fast travel to them, though. Can you? Let's see. No, but you can toggle a waypoint at least, so that's nice. Let's go back here. Another faded journal page. Hunter's Journal, December 15th, 1711. The cold depths of winter challenge us all. I'm grateful for Agatha and her control of the elements, especially fire, on these dark days. It is hard to believe that even with the great threat of Lilith glooming, that cold and hunger can draw up so much of our energy. Agatha brings me to her altar to train now, and says that by the end of the winter, I will also be a master of the elements. I look forward to that day, if only to leave the snow behind us. Interesting. 6 out of 12, halfway through that collection. Gonna go ahead and pick up that moonflower. And now we go to the right here. Seeing a tarot card here, so we're gonna pick that up. The Hierophant. Professor X channels his power to raise the knowledge necessary to be shared with his pupils. He holds in his hands the key to understanding. This card represents guidance and wisdom from a teacher. Good old professor. All right. Xavier. We got another faded journal here. Journal of Hiram Shah, August 2nd, 1694. It pains me to set these words to page, for my cause is righteous. Any admittance of weakness I find unfathomable, but I must tread with the utmost care. The whispering specters intensify, testing my will at every turn. This page, I've come to realize that it is responsible for the corruption of not only the souls of man, but the destruction of entire civilizations throughout history. Today is the people of Salem that suffer. All right, interesting. Keep going on our merry way here. And there is a sign here.
Sword is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
I was gonna say, it doesn't look like we can get through there.
It's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights.
Okay.
And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool.
So that's probably about as far as we're gonna get. Yeah, I can't even walk through. I was expecting it to like jolt me. It doesn't even jolt you back, which is odd. I see another arcane key in there. There's a witch circle, so we're gonna have to get through there somehow. But alas, looks like we're gonna have to talk to Doctor Strange. That's about as far as we get with the church. Let's have a chat with Agatha and see.
I see you found one of the elemental rods.
One. We found all four.
If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more.
What?
It's always good to see you.
So we got a couple more questions we can now ask her. Let's ask about Hiram Shah. I'm intrigued.
Tell me about Hiram Shah.
Hiram Shah.
By all accounts, Hiram Shah was a desperate man. Desperate for power, wealth, influence, the usual desires that cloud men's minds. As I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his
For some reason, I
arrival in
can't remember
Salem,
how Agatha
traveling from
died.
place to place,
It wasn't Hiram Shah
swindling
that took
whatever
her out, was it?
followers he managed to gain
Anyone know the
before
lore
being
that's
run
watching
out of
this? Let me
town.
know in the comments below.
To think that a simple man like Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold was enough to set all of this in motion. It puts things in perspective.
Alright, we have more. I am curious about the father. Let's ask about the Hunter's father here just to see. Because he was part of Hiram
What do
Shah's
you know about my father?
group.
That's not an easy question, dear. What would you like to know? Was he a good man?
Okay,
Yes,
that's good.
I think he was. Your mother loved him dearly, and he doted over her. I think for a time she forgot who she was, where she came from. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. She and Sarah both deserve to find something more than just another fight with Chthon. Lilith did. Sarah didn't. At least, not for a while longer still. I honestly think that's the only thing she ever had against him, blood or not.
Okay. Let's see if Wanda was here.
Did Wanda ever make it to this place?
I suspect she did. But if she discovered something, she didn't tell me.
Okay. Well, there's only two more options. What do you say? Let's finish this off. Let's ask about my mother.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows. But we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried.
No.
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia.
Okay.
I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
Who or what are the blood?
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the Blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most.
Okay.
They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow I take
Ignorance is
comfort
bliss,
in that.
probably for the best.
What they do not know
Exactly.
cannot hurt.
Yep.
Indeed.
Alright, well, that's all I needed there.
Until we speak again.
Looks like we're good to go back. And I think that's really all we had over here, other than that epic chest that was... Now, there was a cutscene there. We did go this way, didn't we? Yeah, because there was a poster here, and there was a chest. A rare chest. Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay, let's roll back then. This way. Pretty sure, yeah, we saw this way. There was an arcane key. Peel to the right now. Sometimes you just gotta orient yourself here, but... So that was the church we got to explore. Alright, we're on the right path. We're heading back. Did this fork to the right? What's this way? Oh, okay. I know where we're... Okay, yep. This is the Blood Gate. That's right. That's right. Okay. And... Another rare chest over here. Not going to open that guy. We've been here before. What I'm going to check, though, is apparently there... I think there's a cat that stays around here. You're supposed to pet her 4 times. I'm only pet her once. I've been trying to find her, but I don't know if she moves around similar to, like, Charlie. Okay, where else was there? There's another area I couldn't access because I didn't have the reveal. I wonder if we explore a little bit more. Where are we? We're over here. There's a common chest there. There's a couple common chests on the Abbey. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let's fast track to the Abbey. If I can. Maybe I can't. Oh, there you go. Fast traveling to the Abbey. There we go. There's a chest here. Let's go ahead and just open one of them. Alright. Select a hero to cure for free. Recovery nanobot. Okay, I'll take that. We also got some new... Let's see, customization options here. Whole face props. Not crazy about any of those. I don't hate that. I also don't hate this. Not a fan of the other ones, though. We got a whole head prop here. That's kind of cool, actually. Don't hate the hood. Don't hate the hood. Don't know if it matches or clashes with the costume a little bit too much. I'm not going to throw that on either. We're just going to keep going. It costs gloss to unlock all that, and I really don't feel like spending gloss on that. What I do want to spend gloss on, though, is my room. We're pretty close to getting that achievement, so let's go ahead and... Room upgrades. What do we want now? All we have is frames. Oh, that looks good. Let's go ahead and get the velvet curtains. That'll make it feel a lot warm. A lot more warm here. All right, what else do we got? Rugs. Rugs will probably go a long way as well. Let's go ahead and buy that. Something tells me we're probably one more upgrade away from that achievement. I'm fairly certain there's an achievement regarding that. So let's go ahead and get this rug as well. And there we have it. Achievement unlocked. Make a house for 10 gamer points. Purchase 10 different upgrades for the hunter's room. Alright. There we go. Set about getting an achievement today. That brings us to 8. 8 out of 72, which is going to bring us to over that 10% mark. I'm happy about that. Still a long way to go. Only 80 gamer points so far out of a total 1,510. So a long way to go, but nonetheless, one achievement closer. So yeah, if you're looking for an easy one, just pop over. Again, super simple. Interact with your closet. Go to room upgrades and spend gloss like crazy to make your room a little more cozy. Alright. Next thing we gotta do is... Where is everyone? Everyone just pieced out? Charlie should be over here. There she is. I'm gonna have her follow me.
Come along, Charlie.
So I can pet her. There we go. Gotta pet Charlie. Make sure she's happy. There we go. Where is everyone? They're all in their rooms. Okay. Well, I don't really want to intrude on anyone in their rooms, and the caretaker's over there. So I think we're going to end the night. We've kind of done everything we wanted to. Charlie, you can wait here. This always breaks my heart, because when you tell her to wait, she starts to whimper.
Wait here, girl.
It's so sad. Okay. But there's no sense having her chase me around this place. And is everyone in their rooms locked? Oh. Actually, I need to talk with you.
Come to see how the patient is faring?
Um,
I assure you, Hunter, his injuries are minor given the circumstances, and he's convalescing quite nicely due to my expert medical care.
I have no doubts.
I know you'd like to see him, but my strict doctor's orders are that he's not to be disturbed.
Okay.
I'm sure he would appreciate a visit tomorrow.
I can't even
After a good
engage
night's
in
rest.
chatting with him. So that's basically going to be the end of my night, I think. Everyone's gone to their rooms, so we're going to go to sleep as well. And await a new day. How come it was showing my crypt? Do I gotta go there for something? Alright, tutorial. Abbey club invite. Before a club meeting can be rescheduled, the club runner will first message you to ask if you're ready. Respond to their message and the club will happen on the next night. The club members are free. Okay, we will definitely explore that. But alas, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Unfortunately, it wasn't a whole lot of action, but it was very side story driven. Hopefully, it's going to help you guys find some of those hidden knacks there. A lot of arcane keys if you're looking for arcane keys, and a lot of progression towards some of the more collectible achievements and 100% completing this game. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will catch you guys on the next one where I promise there will be action. Anytime there's going to be some exploration in one episode, I'll mix it up and I'll get some battling in the next time. Just that way we keep the content fresh and we stay engaged with the game. I know I personally don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and I know you guys don't want to watch the same thing over and over again. So thanks again for tuning in. My name's Tyolon. Like always, please feel free to share, subscribe, like, comment, engage with the videos. Let me know if you're enjoying the content, and turn on those notifications so you know when my next episode is going live. Thank you all so much. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.